Hey there, welcome back to my live broadcast. If you don't know me, I'm Shanta Prince, and I help women coaches to build personal brands, create high ticket offers, and get paying clients. And a part of getting paying clients is making offers. And so today I want to talk to you about how to create better coaching offers and increase your sales. So having a good offer is a part of having good sales, and I'll explain why that is in just a second. So the number one thing that I see people having issues with when it comes to creating those offers is they don't really know how to articulate the benefits of the offer. And if you've been to any of my workshops, you know that I talk about how important it is to be able to articulate the benefits of what it is that you're offering. And the reason why is because when people are paying you, they're actually paying you for the benefits or the transformation that you can get. So people are paying you for the outcomes that you actually help them to achieve and not necessarily the features. So, and what I mean by features is most people focus on, well, you're going to get these mini sessions, or you're going to get this, ebook, or you're going to get this one-on-one, meeting. But really what your people really want to know is, okay, well, what are the benefits of this ebook? What's the benefits of this one-on-one meeting? They want to understand what the outcome is. And so that's what I'm seeing that most people are struggling with when it comes to actually creating an offer that's going to sell. Sometimes people are not buying your offers because they really don't understand exactly what they're getting. Maybe they like you, maybe they like your content, but maybe they just really don't understand what they're going to get if they buy with you. So the first thing is, I got my notes right here. So the first thing that when it comes to creating better offers, the first thing that you really want to think about is you want to consider what your ideal clients actually want. The people who you're called to serve, what is it that they actually want? And if you're not in tune with that, you're going to have a hard time creating good offers and actually selling those offers if you don't take the time to understand what your people actually want. It is a big deal when someone's buying something, when they're spending their hard-earned money. They want to make sure that what they're investing in is going to give them a return. And so in order to make sure that your ideal clients understand the investment that they're getting, you have to take time to understand what they actually want. So inside of my Expert Branding Academy, I do talk about how to find out what your ideal clients actually want so that you can in turn improve your marketing. Y'all, my lash is doing something really crazy. So just ignore the lash. So the thing is, so you really want to understand what they actually want so that you can lean into that and make sure you can actually help them to get what they want. I always talk about how when it comes to sales just makes people nervous. So one of the things that I'm really leaning into right now, I used to always get my clients by selling on a webinar. That was like my primary way of getting clients. I would have a webinar, and I would invite people to this webinar, and then I would teach them some really awesome content. Now, I don't believe in inviting people to something and then giving them fluff, right? I believe in giving real content. So I would invite them to this webinar, and then I would teach them some really great content, and then I would extend them an offer to work with me. And of course, some people said, yes, I need more of this. I need more of this in my life. And so, but you really have to understand, even before you get somebody on a webinar, you have to understand what do your ideal clients actually want. And that is going to be a major part of your selling and a major part of anything that you do around your brand, is really taking the time to understand what people actually want. And the way that you do that is you have to engage with people. And inside of my Expert Brand Academy, I actually have different ways to really converse with your ideal clients, questions to ask, and how to really get down to the bottom of what they want. So what's happening is, if you don't really understand what they want, and this is what I'm seeing going on happening in my space. If you don't understand what your clients actually want and you're trying to sell them something, you're not selling in a way that's lined up with what they actually want. And maybe they actually do need your services. Maybe they actually do need to work with you, but maybe they don't need you, or they don't understand that they need your services because of um, I may be freezing up. Okay. Wow, that was strange. So we know that there's a lot going on in the world right now, and we all as human beings we have short attention spans, and in order to really keep your ideal client's attention, you really want to speak to what it is they're dealing with, because if you're not, they're going to overlook you and keep moving on to whatever is the next thing. So really pay attention and make the time to get into in tune with what your ideal clients are actually want. And what I mean by that is, do they want freedom? Do they want more clients? Do they want to lose weight? Do they want to be happy? Like, what exactly is it that they want to do? So that's the first thing that goes into creating a better offer, is understanding what your ideal clients actually want. The other way that you're going to create a better offer, number two, is by understanding why they actually want it. Because, for example, if the person is saying, okay, I just want to be free. I feel like I'm stuck at my computer all day because I have this work from home job, and I feel like I'm stuck at my computer all day, and I don't really have the freedom to go and do the things I like to do. Like for me, I like to go to the beach. So if I feel like I'm trapped, I'm really focused on creating a business that doesn't trap me, where I feel trapped, right? And so I do not want to be glued to my computer all day. And so with my business, I can serve my clients from anywhere. One time I actually served my clients. I stopped somewhere. I was traveling and I made a stop and I got on with my clients for an hour, answered all their questions and served them. And then I closed my iPad and then I went on about my vacation. I love being able to do life like that, where I'm just out and about and I can say, okay, it's time for me to get on and serve my clients. And I can just, anywhere that I have an internet connection, I can actually serve my clients. And so for me, the freedom is one of the reasons why I started my business. So you have to think about what they want and then why they want it. So for me, if I want freedom, there's certain things that I'm looking at that's going to be the path to obtaining my freedom. And so the reason why I started this business is so that I can have clients, right? I sell high ticket because I wanted to be able to not work so much, but also be able to have the capacity to serve my clients well. So I don't have 20,000 different things going on, because I want to be able to serve my clients well. If my attention is drawn out, and my attention is spread out, it's going to be difficult to give my heart to my clients because I'm going to be distracted with other things. But the way that my program works is that I have time dedicated to serve my clients and my clients only. And that makes them get a great return on their investment, because I want them to get a great return on their investment. So the reason why I wanted to create a high ticket program is because I wanted to be able to make more money, because I wanted freedom. Okay. And so you have to understand that about your ideal clients. What do they want and why do they want it? Okay, yeah, maybe they want to lose weight, but why do they want to lose weight? Is it really the weight that they're after, losing the weight that they're after? Maybe it is for some clients, but you have to find out what it is for your people. So if it's weight, if they want to lose weight, why do they want to lose weight? Do they have grandchildren that they want to be able to run around and play with? Do they feel tired all the time, like they can't, effectively grow their business? There things that they want to do that the weight is holding them back from? Okay, so that's what you those are the things that you have to think about, which brings me to the third point. So when you understand what they want and why they want it, the next thing that you want to focus on is, what is it stopping them from accomplishing? And so a lot of times when I see people creating their offers and they're creating their content, what is it actually stopping them from? That makes a huge difference when you know what your ideal clients are trying to do. And that somewhere between where your clients are and where they want to be, somewhere in between that, there's a big gap, right? There's a gap between where they are and where they want to be. And you are the one who's going to fill in that gap. Your offer is going to be the bridge between where they are and where they want to be. And so when you consider that, you have to think about, okay, what is stopping them from getting that thing that they want? Okay, what do they want? Why do they want it and what's stopping them? Now, where you're going to find where the miracles start to happen is when you start to really understand what's stopping them from getting there, because that is where you're going to step in with your offer. So if I'm saying to you, I want to create this high ticket offer, and because I just really want to be able to make more money, right? So what you would do if I'm your ideal client, you would try to find out, okay, well, why? What is it that the money is going to provide for you? And I would say, well, I like to go to the beach. And so actually, when I talked about the story, when I actually stopped to serve my clients, I was actually on my way back from the beach. And so you want to find out, what is, why they want it, right? So if I'm saying, okay, I want to be able to go to the beach, I want to have freedom, and I want to be able to go to the beach anytime I want to. So that means I need to have the money to be able to do that. I need to also not have any time constraints to be able to do that. So there's some things that I need in place to be able to go to the beach anytime I want to, right? And so if I'm saying I want to make more money, but okay, what's the why behind it, right? Everybody wants more money. Well, not everybody, but most of us, we want to be able to make more money because we've got things that we want to do. So it's not necessarily the money that we're after. We're after the thing that the money provides. And that's freedom and options, right? And so if I'm your ideal client, then you would want to find out, okay, Shanta wants to get more clients because she wants to make money, but why does she want to get more clients and make more money? And then you find, if you ask me, you find it, okay, Shanta likes to go to the beach. So she wants something that's going to give her the freedom to be able to do that. And she also wants to be able to serve her clients well. Like, for example, one of my clients, we just mapped out her strategy for how she can make 100K before the year is out. And so one of the things that she wants to do is she wants more time with her family. And she has a really big contract that she's working on right now, and she wants to be able to dedicate enough time to that. So we mapped out a strategy where she can make 1K, 100K, doing the things that comes natural to her, and how she can easily make that 100K and not add more time to her plate, more time and more stress, right? So you got to think about what your ideal clients want. She wanted to do something that doesn't take up a lot of her time, but yet she still wants to be able to make that 100K. And so we came up a strategy to meet her desires. And that's what I mean by like finding out what it is that your ideal clients want, because that's what's going to help you to create a better offer. If you're targeting moms, and these moms, they may not have time to be on video with you for 3 hours out of a whole day, right? And so maybe they want certain things. Let's say you work with stay-at-home moms and you help them to grow a business from home. Well, maybe they don't have 3 hours to be on video with you, but maybe you may have to design your offer to what fits them and what fits their schedule. Maybe they can knock things out in 20-minute bursts, right? Maybe they can do like a quick 20-minute session and then go implement what you taught in that session. Okay. So think about what they want and how you're going to get it to them in a way that's suitable to them. And these things are going to help you to create better offers. So if I'm targeting stay-at-home moms, I'm not going to say to them, hey, I've got a 96-hour course that I want to share with you that can help you do AB. That could be overwhelming. Like, I know for me, like, I have a lot going on in my life, lots of great things. My kids, they have their own things that they're doing. My husband is a very busy man. I'm busy. And so for me, I have some priorities. So when my husband is home, then it's like party time for us, right? So my family time is very, very important to me. And so I do things according to, what is going to work best for me and for my family. And so when you're thinking about all of these things that go into your offer, you want to consider those things that are important to your ideal client. So for me, I'm like, I need that, I need that. I need to have my family time. I need to be able to be with my family. What is it that your ideal clients are needing? And how can you, give them what they need in a way that's not overwhelming? So because my life is so busy, and family time is a huge priority for me, some things are just so overwhelming for me. So for example, if I get an email about something that one of my kids need to do, when the email is long, I immediately get overwhelmed. Like when I open up that email, my eyes literally get big because I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't even like take in all of this information right now. I don't even have the capacity to process. So what I do sometimes when I get those long emails, I feel overwhelmed. So what I do is I put it to the side until like I'm in the right headspace to digest this. Cause it's like, okay, I got to understand, like if it's for my daughter and she has a performance coming up, okay, I got to look at how her makeup needs to be done. And then I have to, look at what type of shoes she needs to have, what type of tights she's wearing, what kind of leotard I need to have. Most of the time it's pretty much the same, but I still have to, I mean, if somebody's sending me an email, with the details, I take the time to go through those details. However, initially it's overwhelming. So you have to understand with your ideal clients, what works for them. What is it that they need and how can you get it to them in a way that works for you? Now, if you have people who, they're very astute when it comes to knowledge and digesting information, you may be able to give them a 96-hour class and they may love it. They may be like, yes, I love this. Because at some points in my life I'm like that too, where I'm like, oh my gosh, when it comes to knowledge, I love learning. Like that is my thing. I have 4 college degrees, not because I wanted 4 college degrees, but because I love learning. I love going to school. I love sitting in somebody's classroom, taking notes and learning new things. So for me, if you're giving me a 96-hour class and I'm in that state where I'm like, okay, I just want to soak in all this knowledge, I may be like, yes, I love this. I'm diving into this thing and I'm going to soak up all of the knowledge. But everybody does not receive like that. Everybody does not receive knowledge like that. So you've got to understand with your ideal clients, what's going to fit with them. Okay, so when you figure out what's stopping them from getting to where they want to be, then you can start to think about, okay, how can I deliver this content? How can I deliver a solution to my ideal client in a way that fits how they like to receive their information? Okay, so we're talking about how to create better offers and increase your sales. When you make better offers, you will increase your sales because your offer is going to be more attractive to your ideal client. So when it comes to designing your offers, you want to think about what fits you and what fits your ideal clients. And I say what fits you because really it's more about your ideal clients than about you. But I say what fits you because when you're doing the thing that comes like easy to you, when you're operating in a way that you're passionate about and when you're your best self, you're going to deliver amazing results to your clients. Okay. And that's why I say think about what fits you and how that also fits your ideal client. So you want to find a sweet spot between what's fitting you and what's fitting your ideal clients, and you'll be able to get them some amazing results. So you want to think about what do they actually want. Okay. What do your ideal clients actually want? Then you want to think about why they want it. What is the reason why they want it? Because so 2 people could want to make more money, but for totally different reasons, right? You got to find out why your ideal clients want the thing that they want. 2 people may want to lose weight, but they may want to do it for 2 totally different reasons, right? Somebody may want to lose weight because they may be like, listen, beach weather is coming and I want to look good on the beach, right? So if that's why they want it, then you lean into that if that's your ideal client, right? But then another person may say, well, I want to lose weight because I want to have more energy and I want to be able to play with my kids and I want to be able to be around for them and I want to feel good. I want to feel better about myself. And I just really want to be more present for my family. So that's a different reason, right? So if you're selling, lose weight so you can feel better, that may not appeal to the person who just wants the beach body, right? So you got to really understand this and really get down to the bottom of why your ideal clients want the thing that they want. And this is going to help you to increase your sales, okay? That is what you lean into when you're selling. You're selling because you're helping people to get what they want. How can you help people to get what they want if you don't know what they want and why they want it? Okay, so these things are foundational when it comes to selling your offers. The foundation is understanding what they want, why they want it, and what's stopping them from getting there. Okay, so think about that thing that's getting in the way, that's keeping them from doing the thing that they want. So we're talking about somebody who wants more clients. Maybe somebody wants more clients, but they're like, wait, I want more clients. I have a handful right now, but I got those from referrals. And I'm fresh out of referrals right now. So I need to find another strategy for getting clients. So what's stopping them from getting more clients is they need more lead generation strategies, right? And so, but somebody else may have another reason, another thing that's stopping them from getting clients. And so your job as the marketer, as the business person, is to find out what those things are for your ideal clients, because it could be different for everybody. So when you really start focusing on niching down and serving people in the capacity that you serve them in, then you really start to get an understanding for what your people want. And then and that's why you're going to do things the way that you're called to do things, because we could serve the same audience, but maybe I'm serving people who want to get more clients because they want to go from 6 figures to 7 figures. Maybe you're serving people who want to get more clients because they're just starting and they're trying to get to their first 6 figures. So the way that I'm doing business is not going to look like the way that you're doing business, because our ideal clients want different things. This is why it's very difficult to do what other people are doing, because you got to focus on what your ideal clients want and not compare yourself to other people and try to do every single thing that they're doing, because they're serving maybe a different audience, and for their audience, their ideal clients have different reasons for what they want. Does that make sense? So think about these things, and I promise you, it's going to help you to become better at your marketing, better at your content, and better at selling overall. Think about what your ideal clients want. Okay, why do they want that thing? And what's stopping them from getting there? Okay, so you start with what you already know, but the way that you really find this out is by engaging with your audience, right? Engaging with your audience, getting involved in their lives, doing live with them, asking them questions, finding out what they're actually experiencing, getting to know them. I cannot tell you how many coaches, you may be surprised that how many people want to coach other people or mentor other people, but yet they don't want to talk to people. And if you want to mentor someone and if you want to coach someone, you got to talk to people, because they want to get to know you too before they invest. They want to see what they're investing in. They want to see that they're sowing on good ground. They want to see that you can actually do what you say you can do. And so talking to people and building a relationship with people goes a long way. And what I'm finding is that so many people want to skip the building part, the connecting part, the building a real connection and a real relationship with people. And I was sharing with my mentors that, getting to know people has really changed the game for me, because I told you before, the way that I used to get clients is I used to just invite everybody to this webinar and I would teach them, and then I would invite them an opportunity to work with me. Now, that is a powerful way to get clients. However, on the flip side of things, actually connecting with people and getting to know people has really changed my life and changed my business, because I'm connecting with people on a different level. It's not just, hey, come to my webinar. It's like, hey, I know that you're struggling with this thing. I got a webinar coming up that I'm going to be teaching on this. Would you like to come and sign up for this webinar? That's a whole different thing than just, hey, come to my webinar, right? It's like, hey, I know you because I've been communicating with you and building a relationship with you. And based on that, I know that this is one thing that you're struggling with. I'm going to be mapping out how to do this thing. Would you like to come to the webinar to see how to do it? That makes a huge difference when it comes to building a business, actually connecting with people. So while you're finding out these things that we just talked about, use that time to connect with your audience and get to know them. And you will start to see how things are changing for you, because then when you're sharing content, then when you're designing that offer and putting it together so that you can actually make more offers, you're going to be making those offers and creating those offers from a place of, I know that people are struggling with this, not from, you know what, I hope this thing sells. Like, I hope people actually buy this thing. It puts you in a different position, because now you know this is what people are struggling with. And this is why they want to solve that problem. This is the thing that's holding them back from actually getting, solving the problem or doing the thing that they want to do. Watch yourself become a better marketer. Watch your sales increase, and watch your relationship with your audience start to change. Okay. Now, if you're not watching me from inside of the Facebook group, come on over to Purpose Driven Coaches and Mentors and join us inside of the Facebook group. If you're already watching me from the Facebook group, hey, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching me on YouTube or LinkedIn or on my Facebook page, come on over and join us inside of the Purpose Driven Coaches and Mentors group. We love to have you inside of the group. Thank you so much for watching. Those of you who have been watching and sharing, I thank you so much, and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. So I will be back next Thursday at the same time, and we'll talk again. And as you know, if you have any questions about anything that I talk about, or you have any ideas for what you would like to hear me talk about, feel free to send me a message. You can message me on LinkedIn. You can message me on Facebook, Instagram. You can message me on any platform that you see me on. If you're watching me from YouTube, just send me an email at info@shantaprince.com. I'm very, like, how I just talked about how important it is to connect with your audience. I am very keen about being connected with my audience. So most people who are in my audience, they already know. They can send me a message on Facebook, and as a matter of fact, to be honest, I actually respond faster. I get my social media messages faster than I get my emails. So if you want to reach me, you can get to me pretty quickly by messaging me on any one of these platforms. If you need help with creating your high ticket offer, or if you already have an offer and you need help with selling that offer, I want you to send me a message, because I want to talk to you about my Expert Branding Academy, and we could see if I can actually help you, and to see if the Expert Branding Academy is going to be a great fit for you. Inside of the Expert Branding Academy, that is where I help my clients to create their high ticket offers, and I show them how to sell it in a way that's comfortable for them. And I teach all things from branding, brand messaging, to creating an email list, to marketing, to selling, to creating content, all kinds of things. Anything to take you from where you are to where you want to be when it comes to your coaching or mentorship business. I teach it inside of the Expert Brand Academy. So if you're one of those people, you're like, listen, I'm so tired of struggling with closing clients. I'm so tired of struggling with my sales and with my marketing. I want you to send me a message, and we can talk about how I can help you to overcome those issues so that you can get the thing that you want, right? All right, guys, I will see y'all again on Thursday, the same time in the same place. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll be seeing you again soon. Have a great week.